I call Lola the queen of innovation. You know, most times when the OE unit wins some of these competitive things that we do, I won't lie to you, most of those creative things that we do comes from Lola. When she
One of the things with ActionAid is that we don't stop you from living.
Yes.
We don't stop you, but it's devastating when you're losing or when some of your best hands are going. But never forget where you're coming from, because as you're going there, you will still be tracked for who you were. I've seen a lot of people who still wish they could work in ActionAid, but they have not had the opportunity. Our days are numbered. You know, some of our days are numbered. Even my own is numbered. So, but I look forward to the time when I will exit. If you don't look forward to it, it means you think that people cannot do what you're doing, as they say. You know, this is my baby, serious baby like this, leaving me without even looking back.
Lola, just like Basira has said, most of the things that we have done in SAF, communication, newsletters, peace camp innovations, a lot of things, peace walk, peace fiesta, you know, we had a lot of signatures, you know, Lola's signature is so much in almost every, you know, at a point like Sidi will always say that Lola is almost like a SAF team member fully, than covering the whole of the organization. So we're really good for
yeah, well, Lola and I joined ActionAid on the same day, coincidentally.
Wow.
And Lola is an excellent person, really, to say the least. I appreciate the fact that Lola is, outside this serious professional demeanor, she's actually a very caring and nice person. I remember several instances, she would just send a text message, or don't worry, everything will be fine, or if she knows what you are going through at that time, I'm praying with you on this and all of that. So Lola, I really appreciate you, and I will miss you, but I hope to see you at the top. I know we will meet at the very top. Well done.
Okay, then for Lola is a wonderful person. Actually, one of the first times I saw her, for me, I don't know about her, I thought she was unapproachable, you know. But yes, I really did. So I had to just weigh my words and things around her. But then when I discovered that she was, you know, this great and affectionate person, I was like, wow. So I think one of the things we should take away is the fact that you might see someone for the first time, might have a completely, you know, different impression of who they are. But then for Lola, I'm going to miss your professionalism. I know how it is when Lola comes for her comms team. Everybody will just stand straight, like you don't want to stand by the side, because if the question is going to give you that hot one. Thank you very much.
Lola is a very dear friend. I call out Lola school. She called me man school. So Lola has a touch of excellence. And if you observe the quality of her diary year in, year out, keep improving, and year in, year out, that is all thanks to Lola because of the touch of such people you actually attest to. So she's a
personal relationship where we can speak freely about anything, and I really appreciate that relationship. And I know that even though she's living professionally at ActionAid, we still have a relationship going. And I also am the accountant of our communication, so that's like a twofold thing. So we have communication, we have procurement. Lola is such a wonderful person. I don't think we've ever had any reason to have a clash. She's very professional, attention to detail. So when her stuff is coming, her retirements, everything, I'm checking, but I find it difficult to find issues. So I really appreciate her relationship.
At first, it was quite difficult for me to get close to Lola, but then when I did, I realized that she's actually a sweet person.
Wow.
And yes, and she keeps to her word. And also, I feel like when I'm now already getting close to her, she's leaving it. But then I will definitely be following you closely on
I have two names with Lola, Kemi and Kemustic Lala. When she calls me Kemi, I know it's extremely serious. It has to be a very official thing. When it is Kemustic Lala, then okay, I know it's a mix. So when I see Lola's call, I pause. I quickly think of all the deliverables I have. Is there anything I've done or I haven't done before I pick? And of all the names of my colleagues in ActionAid, Lola is literally one of the names my son knows. And so when my son sees me on the phone and I tell him, sorry, his work, he says, is it Auntie Lola? At midnight, 2 a.m., I could just see an email drop and that would be Lola. If I decide to say, okay, let me respond, in 2 minutes, Lola will send me a response. So for me, it's literally just been an amazing time working with her within the last few years. It's been a pleasure working with her. It's been a pleasure knowing her outside of work.
Lola keeps to time. She's business oriented. You don't take her time. She just goes straight to the point. She supported our project in action, the MIU project, quite a number of time, and she's very, very professional with her work. So quite a
beehive of activity and quite a queen bee she is, and I missed seeing her at Buckingham Palace just by whiskers many years ago. She's also been quite helpful, inspiring, and quite remembered to include us, so we now know the difference between focal point, aperture, drone shots, and all that. Thank you very much, Lola. So to get to know Lola a bit more, Lola, will it be lunch or dinner? Absolutely. Okay, you have me on that. Thank you.
Yesterday when I met Lola, I said, Lola, you need to lay hands on me and pray for the spirit of efficiency. Lola is efficient. She's excellent. She doesn't want a stain on anything she does. And we've had this talk, but you know we have more to discuss. We'll miss you, and from my heart I wish you the very best. Serious. And one thing I've been thinking since I came to ActionAid, has anybody given me a gift? Lola, I think if I'm very correct, Lola is about maybe 1 or 2 or 3 persons, but Lola is about the only person that gave me a gift. Thank you.
I also want to appreciate Lola because Lola is someone that gives so much in women empowerment. She gives so much in, especially in the young girl child. Like if you read her successful millennials, and that book is good. I always tell Lola whenever I see that book is good, absolute good, because it's something that is very essential for you as a young woman, because most times your parents cannot figure out what they have. They can't grow more than themselves. So it encourages you to have goals, to have dreams, to dream beyond yourself. And we were even talking at one point concerning my career course. Like a lot of progress was like zigzag. But I just appreciate it.
I can't even go now. Lola is like my first mother in ActionAid, because when I came to ActionAid and joined the communications unit, she was the first person who took me under her wings and continued to push me to grow, to work on myself, to be the best version of myself. Even till now, she's still doing that. Every time I have a question, I have something, I ask her, she's there to pull me through, she's there to guide me, and I appreciate that a lot. And I want to let you know that I will not forget any of the things you've taught me, and I will continue to blaze the trail just as you're blazing the trail and walking instead of following behind me. So I appreciate you, and I pray that wherever you go to, whatever you do, the sky is just your starting point, and as you go, you touch more lives and make more young girls like us who are career-based and career-focused to build our careers and follow the right path. Thank you.
And I just really want to say thank you to Lola, and I pen down a few words to say to her. Yeah, so I'm just going to read it to you guys. It's not long. We have to. So, dearest Lola, I could piece 1 trillion words together and they still wouldn't convey the enormity of my emotions. They wouldn't convey the apex of my gratitude to a boss-turned big sister, the one whose heights I'd enjoy looking up to. You've been the perfect career blueprint. Your tenacity is admirable and your coordination top-notch. You are genuine, your heart is pure, and your actions are thoughtful. Here's thanking the universe that our paths crossed. With you, I have enjoyed a year of career bliss, an impactful year of being under your mentorship. You have been the absolute best boss, and I love you with a love so deep. Dearest Lola, your steps are ordered by the Lord, who is your maker, your ever solid rock. May He guard and guide you as you continue blazing the trail and soaring higher. And this is from your sweet girl, Joanne. I hope you have the best time.